What's going on, everybody? This is Karak Code, and welcome to a highly requested tutorial for Far Cry 3. A lot of you have requested for a tutorial on how to get it for free, so here it is. There are no surveys, no bullshit, and absolutely no viruses. So let's go ahead and get started. Before we do get started, you will need two programs. The two programs you are going to need are uTorrent and PowerISO. All the links you need are in the description, so as you guys can see, this is what you'll need. So go ahead and click on uTorrent and click on free download and let uTorrent download. Once you've downloaded and installed it, it should look something like this. Now once you've got this, click the second link and you should see this PowerISO. Go ahead and download PowerISO, the 64-bit version, or whichever version you want. So just go ahead and click on it, and I'm gonna run the setup with you guys. So let's go ahead and download this real quick, and then just click on it and wait for it to open. Okay, you're gonna see this. Go ahead and click on I agree. Uncheck improve my internet protection with AVG. Click next. Click on custom installation. Uncheck install Sandori and click next. And lastly, click install. Then click next. Leave everything alone and click close. So now we got PowerISO. Next, you're going to click the third link in the description, and it's going to take you here to the Pirate Bay. This is where we are going to download our Far Cry 3. You'll see this green text saying get this torrent with the magnet. Click that once and click launch application and click OK. Now you should see Far Cry 3. It's going to download. It could take a few hours up to a day depending on your internet speed, but believe me, it's really worth it. So just give it some time. Okay, now once it's done downloading, you guys are gonna see it's gonna say seeding. So let me go ahead and show you right there. What you have to do is stop the torrent. So click on stop torrent, the red box, and now it should say finished. Once it says finished, right click and click on open containing folder. Then click continue. Now you're gonna see three files, two ISO files right here. What you have to do is right click on the first ISO file, hover over PowerISO, set number of drives, and make sure you click OneDrives. You must do this. Once you've got that done, you're going to see a pop-up saying you need to restart your computer before use PowerISO virtual drive. So go ahead and restart your computer and I'll be right back. Alright, now that we restarted our computer, go ahead and check it again to make sure it's on OneDrives. And yes, it is. So now you're going to go ahead and click on mount image to drive E, no media, or whatever drive you have. Once you've clicked that, go ahead and click on start and click computer. Then click on CD drive Far Cry 3. And now you're going to see a bunch of files. What you have to do is scroll all the way down and you're going to see an application called setup. Go ahead and double click setup. And then go ahead and click on OK. And now Far Cry 3 will install. So click next, next, I accept the terms, next, and install. Now it's going to take a while to install. Halfway through the installation, it's going to ask for the second disk. So as you can see, it's asking for the second disk. Go ahead and mount the second disk before you click OK. So right click on the ISO file, the second one, and mount image to drive E. Then go back and just click OK. And just wait for the installation to be done. And then once you guys are finished installing it, you're going to see it's going to say updating DirectX, and it's also going to say updating Microsoft Visual. This process takes about 5 minutes or less, so just wait for everything to update. Alright. And now, go ahead and click on finish when it's done. Now, what you gotta do is go to start and click computer. Go to CD drive E again, and now you should see a folder called crack. Go inside that folder. And now you're going to see an application, the very first one. Double click on it and run it. This application basically updates Far Cry 3, so it's an updater, you must run it. And go ahead and click on OK. And then you guys are going to go ahead and click on I accept the license agreement, next, and next. And there you go. And just wait a few seconds for it to update, and I'll show you what to do next. Alright, you're going to see all these files right here. Go ahead and highlight all these, but do not highlight the first one, just these files. Right click and click on copy. Now go to start, computer, local disk C, program files 86, and scroll down and look for your folder called Ubisoft. Then go to Far Cry 3, then you go to bin, and right click and paste those files in there. Check do this for the next 3 conflict, copy and replace, and continue. And there you go. Now we're almost done. Right click on Far Cry 3 application right here, and you're going to click on properties. Then click on compatibility, and make sure you check run this program as administrator, click apply, then click OK. Right click the application one more time, and send it to the desktop, and create the shortcut. So there you go. Now if we double click on Far Cry 3, it should run as administrator, and you guys should see it's fully functionable and it works. And that's about it. If you need any help, please send me a PM on my YouTube. And yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this game. It's really fun. And drop a like below. If you haven't already, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And if you want to get Call of Duty Ghosts for free on PC, go ahead and click the video on the screen.